Hello traders and welcome to another video analysis. Today is Tuesday, 23rd of February 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar and then of course we will do some technical analysis. On Tuesday we didn't have many data during night, but some of this expected data had been released already. From the UK at 8 o'clock AM, climate count change and climate count rate together with average earnings index had been released. As you can see, the count change had been worse than expected. It's a minus 20,000 instead of the forecast of 30,000. Climate count rate has increased from 5 to 5.1 just as expected, and the average index is going up because the previous reading was 3.7%. The market expected 4.1, but the actual reading is 4.7% of the average earnings. So this is a nice pay rise in the UK. So I think we should definitely take a look on the British pound today. We will have inflation data from Eurozone at 11 o'clock, consumer price index and core consumer price index. As you can see here, during the New York session, there isn't much data scheduled for release, but the key data, yes, is the consumer confidence scheduled for release at 4 o'clock p.m. As you can see, the previous reading was 89.3. The forecast is 90.2, and we will see how confident are Americans, whether they will be more confident or less confident in the pandemic times. Then we have a Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index, and at 4 o'clock there is a Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell speech scheduled as well. And at the end of the day, at 6:30, there is a Governor T.F. McClellan speech from the Bank of Canada. Interesting thing to keep an eye on for those of you who are trading the Canadian dollar. So, because there isn't much going on on the Forex market, let's take a look at the American indices. We will start from the S&P 500. As you can see, we have this candle here, which is very interesting candle because it's a down candle with a high at 3,958. This candle was made on the 16th of February, and since then, after the breakout above the upper channel line, the prices went back towards first 3,894 and then 3,869, and right now we are trading very, very close to this level. As you can see, the momentum is pointing to the south and it's going very, very rapidly towards level of 50, which is the neutral level. So if the level of current technical support at 3,869 is violated, then of course the next is the lower channel boundary, and then is 3,715. So please keep an eye on the S&P 500 index. It might break to the downside. It's a key level, so we will see what will be the market reaction. We can bounce and continue the uptrend, but we can of course break below 3,869 and go fast to the downside. So please keep an eye on the S&P 500. Dow Jones, as you can see, the Dow Jones is not in the bad shape at all. We are still trading inside of this channel. We are testing 31,235. This is the technical support for the markets. As you can see, so far we are trading above this level. The recent high, as you can see, was made here on the 16th of February, around the level of 31,679. So this is the high for the Dow Jones. Since then, we don't have any trend, short-term trend. We have a sideline movement, and of course this won't last forever. If there is a shortage of momentum and sentiment flips from the positive to negative, 31,235 will not be enough to hold the bearish pressure, and we might drop towards 30,334, which is just on the verge of the breakout from the channel. And then of course other key technical supports, let me just adjust them, is 29,854. Yeah, that's basically it. Those are the next technical supports, 29,436. So please keep an eye on the Dow Jones as well. We might bounce and continue the uptrend, but if we break, then the sell-off might get very fast towards the lower levels. Let's take a look at DAX. What is going on DAX? As you can see, the market tried to break higher above 14,131. There is a new high, so let me just put one more line here. There is a marginal new high at 14,165, which is 30 points above this old high from 8th of the January. But since then, as you can see, there was a second attempt, and then we went way lower. So right now, I think we will test the lows of the this is 10th of the February, 13,823. So far the market bounced, but because the market is unable to rally higher despite the breakout above the long-term trend line, I think that we might be a little bit surprised when the market would drop heavily towards this key demand zone located between 13,460 and 13,312. So please keep an eye on this zone, because if it does, then we are back under the long-term trend line, which means that was a false breakout. So very interesting situation on the Dow Jones as well. Sorry, on the DAX, of course. Please keep an eye on this situation and track it, because it might be kind of a key situation, key setup to play with the DAX today. And British pound, of course, as I said, we have to take a look at the British pound because there are some data from Britain. As you can see, we are accelerating above the upper channel line. So let me just move it. It's not very easy as I thought. And then, of course, we will have another technical support moved a little bit higher. So this support is now at the highs of the 16th of the February, 1.3951, and we are heading towards 1.41 currently. Let's take a look at the let's zoom out and take a look where is the next target for the British pound. Do I have it on my chart? Yes, the next target is 1.3344 or 1.3377, and it looks like we are getting there. So right now on the British pound, we are accelerating out of the channel, and the targets are way higher. As you can see, the targets are 1.3344, 1.3377. This is the ultimate target for this week, even for this week, or for the British pound. So far so good, going up, extremely overbought, but we are trending up, so this is nothing new for the trending markets. And let's take a look at the Bitcoin, our last market for today. As you can see, we made another sell-off, and this sell-off was 17%, which means it's bigger than the biggest sell-off during this wave up, which ultimately indicates that the fifth wave might have been completed. So the top at the level of 58,258 might be the top for some time now, and we are starting the bigger correction. Of course, the next target for bears is the level of 41,893. So please keep an eye on this level. As you can see, the yesterday's very long down shadow from this daily candle didn't help so far, and the market is still penetrating the lower price levels below the 50,000 dollar mark. So please keep an eye on the Bitcoin, because it looks like we are going down towards the next targets in order to perform a corrective cycle on Bitcoin. So that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.